How much power you got? 100 amps. Mate, how you go camping with that? Is that it? What do you mean? Mate, you need at least 400 amps of lithium. You need 7 fridges, 5 inverters, 7 caravans. You need a RAM. What else? Oh, aircon. Shit. Oh, I couldn't go without my aircon. You're kidding. Oh, and your caravan has to have all of it again, but double the size. Because if you can't run the aircon on the caravan, you have to be able to run the car to be able to run the aircon. No, you don't. You little p***. Mate, you don't need any of that shit. Too many people have gone overkill, pretty much ruining their own camping experience. What do you mean? You never see anything reasonable anymore. Until now. G'day guys, welcome back to another video. Now this one's a special one. Not only am I going to be revealing what I've done to the back of this car, you can kind of see a little tease, but I'm going to be showing you all that budget. Stick around to the end of the video. I'm going to be running through the entire price list. But before we get to that, I'm going to be talking to you guys about what I've been running for the last 3 years in the back of this thing, which is actually nothing. Trust me when I say you're going to want to stick around, because not only am I going to give you all the pricing, but this is a setup. The setup that I've done in the back of this car to make it a comfortable tourer is on a budget. It's not the cheapest you can possibly go, because that's what I've been doing for the last 3 years, but it's something that is practical, within reason, and is not spending the ridiculous amounts of money that everybody seems to be spending. Remember, this video, this episode, this YouTube channel, no sponsors, no bullshit. This shit's real, coming out of my own pocket. So let's dive in. So why don't we start with what I have been running for the past 3 years. So for the past 3 years, I've done a number of road trips, went to Fraser Island for 2 weeks for schoolies, and I did a 3-week road trip to the Blue Mountains, out to Canberra, Bathurst, and did the entire New South Wales South Coast with nothing but an esky. I've been running a battery box, which is a plastic Tupperware container, which is probably the most expensive part. Sorry mum. With 100 AA batteries inside. I've been running a portable charger to charge phones, but I've also just been running and charging phones off the car, as in when we're driving. And I've been running eskies. So I had a little Dometic 22 litre. Honestly, you can pretty much fit 1 bag of ice in there, but for the bigger trips, I ran 2 eskies. Sorry, I don't have a cameraman right now. I'm trying to hold this camera myself. Tripod using the back of the car. Everybody in this industry, there's nobody out there actually promoting that you can get out there and camp with absolutely nothing. That's what I've been doing for the last 3 years, but it's time for an upgrade. It's been a long time coming, and I've wanted to do a camping setup in the back of this thing forever, because not only am I a believer in budget and trying to make things as cheap as possible while trying to still keep a little bit of quality in the setup. But on top of this, I'm also a believer in, if it's easy, you'll do it more. So if your setup is properly done and is properly easy to do, pretty much causes you no headaches and no heartaches. If you go camping a lot, you will just want to do it more. Turn that thing on and go. Enough mucking around. I think it's time to show you my dream rear setup without it costing too much money. The big reveal, and here she is. A full custom one-of-one rear setup for your 4-wheel drive. And trust me when I say, this is not as expensive as what you think. Actually, no, sorry, I'm an influencer. Here we go. One-of-one, never been seen before. As you can see, I'm running the full Redarc suite. I've got the full Red Vision screen there. And because all setups must cost over $20,000 for when you're talking about your car, I've also mounted one at the front of the car, coming back around to the back of my car. So I've gone with a 110 litre Engel fridge. Swing it around. Oh, there goes my phone. As you can see, don't have to worry about anything. I wanted to make this reliable. I've gone with all the Redarc gear in here. You can see my Redarc controller in there. Let me show you my batteries. Got my Redarc 200 amp hour lithium 3000 watt inverter too. It's just the blue edition. Just joking. I definitely cannot afford the dream. Now, if you guys are enjoying this video, take a screenshot in 3 seconds and put it on your Instagram, and I'll repost it. This is not an Engel fridge, this is actually the Mighty Kings 110 litre fridge. So I've gone the upright. I didn't want to go anything else but the upright. This is a full one-of-one custom setup. I've never once seen a wagon done like this before with the fridge in the middle. So now I have drawers down here, super handy, a little bit of a cutlery drawer. And yes, they've got the wood. This is a full custom setup. So my missus' uncle is actually a bit of a jack of all trades, and he knows what he's doing when it comes to this stuff. As you can see, it looks professional, and he's super professional, so I went to him.
That's what I'm talking about, right? That is like a finger in the date.
And most people out there know someone who's a carpenter, whether it's your uncle's friend, your grandpa's friend, your dad's guinea pigs, dog's cousin's friend. Most likely there's someone in your family or you have a connection to who might be able to do something like this for you. It's a plywood setup. This is unreal. So I've got a little bit of a pantry here with some goodies in there. You can see all the exposed wood, but mate, if you don't like it, then you're going to be spending more money. This is a bit of a different setup here. So I've gone with just a piece of acrylic on the front, because that can have like remotes, light switches, your GPO, and that's what I've done in there. I've got my King's inverter switch in there as well. Plus it can be a pantry, you can see what you're looking at, just like your clear top bags. Battery time, so I went to King's, obviously, and I forked out at King's. I'm telling you, I spent over $2,000 at King's. Oh my God, I just spent $1,600 at Red Arc. I never thought I'd do that. I didn't want to get any sponsors. I wanted to do this exactly how the way you guys could do this. So I'm going to be a bit of a tester. I want to see what the King's products and King's electrical stuff is actually like. So I've gone with the 200 amp hour lithium King's battery, the 3000 watt inverter. Yes, it's overkill. Is it cheap? Yes. Why did I do it? Don't know. Do I need it? No. What are we doing, boys?
Oh no, we're at an undisclosed location.
What are we doing?
Oh!
Yeah! Who put it on? Oh! Mitchell put his life savings on the doggies. Update on the setup. My TV broke. Footy in the back of the car. This is why I got the setup. Hey, Jetty boy. Bang. And then I've just got the King switch panel. My boy Nick from Outback Batteries in Toowoomba. Again, no sponsors, no nothing. He did a cashy for me and he did such a good job. So big shout out to Nick. He did the entire fit out on this thing, all electrical, and it is immaculate. Lights from the roof down into the cabin, and it's all wired to the battery, and I cannot fault it. So big shout out to you, Nicky boy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I did get the Victron battery manager, which was actually very cheap. I'm gonna run through every single price, every single dollar that I've spent on this thing, so you guys get a bit of an idea of what a pretty awesome setup, very practical setup can do for you. I got a little Rotek Marine Switch Pro. So Switch Pro make one, it's like 1,200 bucks. Rotek Marine just brought this out and it's about 200, so laughing. On top of the roof, I've got a 160 watt King's solar panel up there, which is sick. Lighting wise, I'm running twin Rotek Marine, so this pair was actually super cheap. Was going in there for the Switch Pro, saw these lights and grabbed them because I didn't have anything for the back of the car. And then my right side and my left side have twin Light Force amber little light bars, which I wanted amber. One, they don't attract any bugs, and they're just as bright and they do the job just as good. So frothing. So now up the top, I've got the mighty EcoX Sound Extreme 28 inch. This was a necessity. No, you don't have to spend $800 on a speaker, but I'm going to be including it in the price because that is what everything came to. I've been in cars, been on trips with EcoXs, and they are a game changer. I went with the King's 40 amp hour charger for the car, so that pumps in like 36, 37 amps. I think you guys are gonna love that. Let me know in the comments if you like the back of the car, because I think it's a game changer for the wagons. Having the fridge in the middle, over the moon. Like, I cannot even explain to you how stoked I am with the back of this thing. It's, yeah, unreal. Another big addition, which is a necessity, I've had this in my previous video, but this is an absolute necessity, is the Kaon rear door table. So this thing, it has a little chopping board. It looks so good. It went on so easy, such an easy install. Did all the setup. We brought the plastic off the car, drilled the right holes, and it is now sitting Mickey Mouse. This is unreal. So this is the little pantry spot that replaces the net, the useless net on the back of these doors. Salt and pepper, sunscreen, Rid, all the necessities that you need while camping. Fun fact, I'm actually working at the moment. My media business works with some pretty cool companies, including Signature Camper Trailers. So I'm out doing a bit of a shoot on one of their caravans at the moment. If you guys do and are interested and like the look of these drawers, send me a message, because my girlfriend's uncle is actually super keen to build some more, exactly to how you guys want it, custom, and he does it professionally. He's happy to go all the way with a big budget or keep it to a budget just like me. Send me a message on Instagram. He's not on Instagram just yet, so send me a message and I can put you guys in contact if you guys do want a bit of a drawer system like mine. All right, I think it's time to talk budget. All right, pricing. I've got a little list here of everything that I've spent money on, and I've put them into little categories just for you guys. So drawers, all the wood, the latches, the runners, everything that went into the drawers, including some screws and miscellaneous and some of that sort of stuff. I rounded it up to $600, which is ridiculously good. If you do any research, any of your own research into anything online, you're looking, mate, a set of King's drawers is $400, and that's for 2 normal drawers. $600? King setup, so the entire battery, fridges, the fridge, inverter, the charger, everything from King's, including the solar, was $2,200, which is really good for a full lithium setup, solar, big charger, and big inverter. If you want to go to anywhere like iTech World, Red Arc, Enerdrive, you're looking at $5,000-6,000 plus. Switch Pro and the manager, so the Rotek Marine little 8 switches and the Victron manager, that came to $400, just over $400. And then battery install Kashi was $500. And then the lighting came together with the Rotex and the Light Force was about $350, $400. EcoX was $800 and the Kaon door was $400. So that comes to, I haven't even done the total myself. Calculator. Can't do that in my head. Oh shit. The entire setup, battery, fridge, door, speaker, lighting, a complete turnkey package is just over $5,300. As I said at the start, I never said this is going to be your cheapest option. I've been running the cheapest option for 3 years and it was time for me to upgrade, and I've been saving for this for a while. It's been a dream of mine for a while to be able to have a fridge, charge my phone and that sort of thing. So the time had come to do an upgrade, and for drawers, full fit out, just over $5,000 is very reasonable for something like this. Now, a message that I want to get across to everyone: at the end of the day, you do not need all the gear. You don't need the battery system, you don't need the TVs, you don't need any of the fancy things, you don't even need a fridge. And sometimes you don't actually even need a full drive, because each destination does not change based upon your setup. If you've got a $400,000 car, if you've got a Ram, if you've got a Caravan, or if you're in your mum's Toyota Camry with a 2-person tent, the stars don't change, the destination does not change for your setup. In the end, it is all about making memories, and you do not need the big stuff. I think this industry has gone a little bit crazy, to be honest, because you need a Ram, you need a Land Cruiser, you need $100,000 plus $200,000 cars, and you got to tow a camper trailer or a caravan behind you just to go camping, which is so wrong, because you do not need any of it. It's just about making memories and making the decision to go and camp. So make that group chat, send the messages, because I want to inspire people that you can go camping without all the shit. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe. This is my second YouTube video back and I'm over the moon. So make sure you subscribe, comment what you thought about this video. I think it was a pretty cool video. I think I'm over the moon with my setup. It's gonna last me a long time, and $5,000 for the dream setup for me is absolutely worth it. There's some big things coming. There's something that is coming very, very soon, so stay tuned. I cannot wait. I'll be doing as many videos as I can monthly. I want to aim for monthly videos. But for daily content, hit up my Instagram at tommy.camps, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.